Welcome back to Tracas of Crisia, a campaign where our team of bounty hunters try to take down the demon lord Navaros, all while trying to protect Crisia from his corrupted shenanigans. Last time, you had your rest in the cave where you found Quayla, and you basically started to lead her back to Wenelva. Along the way, you sort of had a chat with her about her family, and Hrugguhl had a bit of a heart-to-heart with Thordas regarding him kind of staying awake all night and sort of suffering from exhaustion. When you got back to Wenelva, you called Hart to meet his corrupted partner. Things seemed to go well. She did demand to see Rilth, which she did, so she confirmed that he was all safe. You had a lengthy discussion about where they could potentially live, because you had a bit of an issue where she can't stay in a Christian settlement because of the anti-demon shell, and no demon folk place would really take them because they don't really fit to their vibe as such. But after some ideas were thrown around, you came up with the great idea of her living with Hugo in the Forest of Shade, the miniature dwarf who is super strong, studying corruption and its effects. You, Astra, contacted the guild to let them know that this was the plan, and they informed you that Hugo had been arrested because you grassed him up. Because he was piggybacking off their chess system, which they saw as but basically they saw it as a security threat and dealt with the problem. Which obviously meant that his house is empty, technically, so it's still a pretty good plan to go there. So you contacted your good friend Skird, who you did a bounty for, to get you over, because, again, she wouldn't really be able to go on the public ships. So you sort of decided to rest the night in Wenelva, and during the night, Thordas, being covered in ash for this whole campaign, has decided to wash the ash from his skin, revealing his tanned skin underneath, and a large bruise on his side, which nobody has responded to so far. No one reacted to this. But
other priorities at the moment.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Obviously, after that sleep, you went to Duro, got on Skirn's boat, and we basically ended the session with you getting on his boat. So we get into the thing, and basically, it's something I've forgotten to inform you. You did give some things in for to be made and to be found. A lot of that is done. So I think all of them would be done actually by the time you leave. So you've basically acquired 3 more diamonds, and Hrugguhl has gotten his gold flower as well, so he can do whatever spell shenanigans he's gonna potentially end up doing. So you've got all those now, because today was the last day for the last diamond, so you've conveniently got all that now.
I'll add them all to my inventories, and then I'll add the flower to the party inventory, and then we can redistribute diamonds once we have everybody to.
You're in this thing. You're gonna have to be sort of bolted down. This ship takes 24 hours to get from one side to the other. It's very quick, but as a result, you have to be kind of strapped in because it's going at ridiculous speeds. So you can kind of talk to each other somewhat, depending on the layout that you want to be in. A lot of the rooms can sit like 2 people in there, so you can sort of, partner up if you so wished. Hart, Quayla, and Rilth will take a room to themselves, because Quayla's kind of got Rilth strapped to her with a sort of web sash, essentially. So the rest of you can kind of go wherever you see fit. Hrugguhl and Tangle will probably go into a room, at the very least.
Thordas is just got to be, even though he won't reduce their exhaustion level, I think he'll be trying to get as good amount of sleep as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a disturbed sleep.
Yeah.
You can still kind of get a short rest out of this.
Yeah.
It just is obviously a bit difficult, you know, for its means. But yeah, you can, because he has to stop and sleep anyway. So it kind of has to. It takes a break, you know, halfway through to carry on. But yeah, that's all good. So if you are happy with that, we can progress you to the next day. So you've landed on the other side. So I mean, bearing in mind it is it is in the evening still, because you left at about 9:30 in the evening on that end. So it's 9:30 when you sort of reach the other side. When you get there, it's actually sort of, you can't really dock as such, because it's a big cliff face. But we sort of discussed that between Quayla, really. She, with her webs and stuff, can easily fashion a way for you guys to get across without really much of an issue, especially because she's got a climb speed. So there's not really an issue with you getting over there. Skern will kind of ask you, actually, is like, do you want him to stick around, or should he go?
No, it's okay. We got the goods. We can carry on here. Thank you so much for your help. It's been a pleasure working with you again.
No problem. Don't be strangers.
Oh, what happened to those two fish creatures that we helped capture for you?
Well, I couldn't really get a lot out of them, so I handed him over to the tracker authorities. I'm sure they've got ways of fishing information out of him, but yeah, it's in their hands now. All the best to you guys. Try not to get into too much trouble.
And you, kelp you another time.
Yeah, indeed. And he'll go up north, basically, towards Pelia. So from where you are, it's going to be quite a distance, so it's going to take you about 14 hours just to get to the edge of the Forest of Shade, which obviously it's 9:30 at the moment. So you're going to have to rest somewhere along the way. So
I think we should rest just before going to the forest, because otherwise we'll be sleeping in the middle there, and I don't think that's going to be a good shout.
AM, PM.
So it's 9:30 p.m. at the moment. So you can travel for another 3.5 hours before you kind of need to specifically rest, which will take you to about, it's a little bit movement. So you can again rest the night here. I think Hrugguhl would pipe up at this point. Thordas, what's with the you're a bruise? I've never seen it before.
Oh, it and we had our blood ascension. Obviously, we went to try and hunt down a beast. A beast did come up to us, and I took the hit, but I was not prepared for how hard the creature would hit, and basically left this permanent bruise, and at the time it almost shined like obsidian. Hence the name I was given of Obsidian Power.
Well, seems well deserved.
Agata,
I felt, for me, you've seen me take multiple hits from creatures of different shapes and sizes, and most of the time I am either left with a little scar or to no markings at all.
Yes, you are very formidable.
This is the only mark that has been left on me, and for me at the time, it reminded me that I was not I didn't feel strong enough to be able to withstand that damage and not have a wound to be this visible. So I basically felt so much shame that I felt like I just needed to cover my body to try and mask the...
I mean, think about it this way, Thordas. Bruise that you received, you stopped someone else getting that. If not worse, you should be proud that you protected someone else. Just proves how formidable you really are. I know a lesser person would have been cleaved in two with such a devastating blow.
It also reminds me, because that beast that we fought, we did not hunt that down. So it also kind of reminds me of the failure of being able to hunt that beast. I hope at some point I'll be able to head back up there and find that creature and hope to basically kill it. Get my payback, so to speak.
Well, you know, maybe in between bounties or something we can go and deal with some unfinished business.
Hopefully. But for now, obviously we've got a lot going on, so it'll probably be a while before we have that luxury of having a break before I'll be able to handle my own personal business. But for now, my focus has got to be on the group and making sure that we get our business done that we need to get done.
Astra, Thordas, you don't recognize, you don't see this, but Astra, you can see Agata trying to creep up to Thordas now that she's got her new boots to try and like poke the bruise. Do you say anything, or do you just let her?
Astra will let her.
Okay, Thordas, you feel you basically, I don't know if you have any feeling sensation in this bruise or what is kind of left on you, but basically you find Agata poking the bruise just with her finger.
What are you doing?
I just does it hurt still?
No, I don't. The head kind of, what from my understanding from what the healers of our sort of tribe said, that my nerves have basically been burned off to the point where I can't feel anything there.
Why not just get it healed by magic? The churches, I'm sure, can do something.
It sort of got to the point where I got used to it, and plus it's almost part of my namesake now, so if I get rid of that, I will not... It'll be, people will wonder why I'll be called Obsidian Tower.
It should just be a tower then.
Yes, and then that would mean I would probably have to do would I have to do another blood ascension to be... He sort of just like questions like, do I need to do another blood ascension to have a new name type deal?
Well, for what it's worth, Thordas, I'm glad that you've come out of your shell, as it were, and you know we're all friends here. You can be as open as you need to. We are proud of you for taking this step with us.
And I thank you guys for listening, and hope one day that we all reach our peak potentials.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do? The family, you know, are basically pretty much just kind of almost reunite, and getting to back, you know, Hart's having a lot of conversations with Quayla about, you know, what's happened to her, what's going on, you know, how she is, you know, just still trying to check in on her, kind of understand how, you know, what facets of her have changed. He's being very methodical about it, you know. So, as you may imagine from a metal man. sort of maybe checking things off in his head. Yep, she's got that, she's got that, she's got that, she's got that, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so they're always in deep conversations. Rilth has been fine. He was a bit uncomfortable. You heard him crying a lot when he was on the boat. But they were able to sort of settle him down eventually. His attitude towards Quayla has been an interesting one. It's not like he's registered that it's Quayla, but obviously being, that young, generally they'll, if they rocked to bed, they'll mostly go to most. But yeah, so it's kind of been an adjustment for all of them, but Quayla's tried to have Rilth as much as possible to kind of reconnect and re-establish that. So they've kind of been in their own little world. They haven't really interacted with you guys all that much in this time. You get to the next day. Assuming there's nothing else you wanted to do. Cool. So we'll get to, it's about 11 hours. So you'll get to the Forest of Shade. So I can take you to that. It's going to take you, still going to take you some time. Because again, it's coming up to 7:30 even in this evening. So it's going to take you about 5.5 hours to get there. So 2, 3, 4. You could push it to about 1 a.m. basically, and you'll get there by 1 a.m.
Probably the safest thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You reach this hut, and you can see that there's been signs of something has happened here. You can probably assume that Hugo probably didn't go down without a fight, because there's a lot of, broken bits here and there. Some of the windows have been smashed, and doors kind of come off its hinges. One of the supporting beams of the sort of front porch bit has come off. So yeah, he left here kicking and screaming, from what you can kind of tell, or there's some kind of struggle. I mean, that's probably your safest assumption, that that's the case. But what you look at the thing and you go, okay, that's pretty bad. You almost don't notice that there is someone sitting on the roof of that building. Someone you do recognize from a long time.
Swordsman.
Yeah, from a long time ago when you did the wood bounty, you notice him as one of the dark swordsmen. Well, you assume to be a dark swordsman anyway. You don't really know, because when you saw it last, it basically, pierced a whole bunch of creatures with this sort of hardened earth, and stabbed a whole bunch of them. You don't know, and then it walked into the Forest of Shade. You don't know where it went after that, and you haven't seen it since. But it's sitting there on top of the hut, and it's looking directly at you. What would you like to do?
Hi! Thanks for saving us a few months ago. Never got to say thanks for that.
You protected the forest. That required a reward.
Do you
I guess.
consider this also a reward because we got rid of the person staying here?
This person was an ally, an acquaintance.
And when I say we, I mean the royal we. I mean other people went and did.
Can we be friends?
Well, that depends on your intention. This is to be saved for my friend when he returns.
Well, that's fine. We know Hugo has been locked up, unfortunately. But we have some custodians that will be able to look after the house in the meanwhile. See? Gesture to the family.
We'll get down in one sort of mighty leap in front of the house.
Move closer. Gesture people to come forward.
Just against something.
So Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll bring everyone across. Can you roll me a persuasion, please?
Sure. That is a 15.
I don't know you. I do not trust you. One act does not replace my ally. If you cannot assure your intentions, you will have to prove yourself that you can protect this place better than I.
Little turn to Quayla. Well, we're not going to be here. We knew this place was empty, and that it'll be left alone for a little while. And this family back here, they well, as you might imagine in this world, that not everyone wants to be friends, and so this is the safest place we could think of. That I mean, I was hoping Hugo would be here so that it would be a collaborative effort, but Hugo not being here is unfortunate. But it might make it simpler in terms of family staying here.
I think Hart would kind of... Should we talk in private about this before anything escalates?
There's nothing to escalate. We're all friends here.
Without you, my friend, here, none should disturb this place if they cannot protect it. If you are not to be here, then the ones who are must be able. I will not relinquish this place to someone who will have it destroyed by the creatures of this place.
Is that necessary? Because you go out of reputation. I don't think any creature's going to come sniff around here for a little while.
For a while, maybe. But the creatures of here will realize sooner than you believe.
That Quayla.
Thordas is going to have a look at Quayla. Does she seem, just from looks alone, does she seem like she's confident enough to be able to have a duel with this guy?
She would have given us trouble, no doubt.
Yeah, possibly. Depends. Do you want to try to gauge who is the stronger of the two?
Yes.
Okay. You will need to roll me. Well, really, that's kind of in. We'll say perception. And you can get advantage. Could you get advantage on this? I don't think so, actually, because Quayla's not.
I haven't seen both of them fight, so I would have no idea.
I mean, with the Dark Swordsman, you can probably gauge his, their ability because he's a swordsman, right? Quayla is not. Quayla's, I mean, based on the display of strength you showed earlier, is a magic person, so it's kind of hard for you to gauge that. You're going to have to base it on the feat that she.
I have no idea. Roll an 8.
You have no idea. I mean, he murked a whole bunch of creatures. She just zapped one to disintegration. So that feat on its own, that's all you can really go off. You can't judge anything about the way this guy's made out of mostly wood. You can't really tell anything. And she's a magic person, so you've got no clue either.
Astra will turn to Quayla. Look, we've taken you this far, and this is potentially the best place you could be that's anywhere near safe. Do you want to try and take this fella on and fight for your home?
If I have to fight my way to my family's safety and happiness, I will do that without question, or die trying.
I guess we have a fight on our hands. We're friendly. We are friendly here. We're not. This is not a to the death. This is not a out of disrespect. This is just a peace of mind, I guess, for everybody involved. Is that true? Is that fair?
The creatures of this place don't fight to knock out. They fight to kill. This has to be of a similar endeavor. Otherwise, it becomes meaningless.
But if you die, then
I die knowing that my friend's place is in good hands.
You really want to throw your life away like that?
My life is mine to decide as I see fit.
Surely you're better off being alive and doing and working together to protect this place.
Do not assume to know what I want. You are merely a facsimile of nature with your wooden abominations. I am of the land itself.
Rude. We're trying to be friends here, and you're trying to insult me like that?
And you are insinuating I'm willing to throw my life away.
Well, it's a fight. You're saying it's a fight to the death.
I have no intentions of losing.
Is that what it is? Is this a fight to the death?
I will be fighting to kill. Whether your ally is willing to do the same is on them. I hold all of the cards on my side. I have no reason to compromise.
Are there any repercussions to your death that we need to worry about? Like, are you part of a secret cult that if you die, everyone else knows you die, and so everyone hunts down the killer? Or
I will let you do another persuasion on that one.
17?
All you need to know is I am one with my blade, and I fight alone.
Is that a yes?
Doesn't really answer the question there.
I mean, do you know any other dark swordsman, specifically one that kind of looks like a bird? Do you guys know sword masters know each other, or?
I don't know what you are on about. I'm sure there are other formidable wielders of the sword out there doing whatever it is they do. But I am Zaltros, and I am one with the earth and my blade.
Oh, and the bird guy's an air thing. So there's a water one, and there's gonna be a fire one. How many of there are? It's gonna be like an acid one, a lightning one.
Look, we'll most likely find out along the way, but for me, I personally understand as a warrior where he is coming from. This is what is essentially a proving test, so I understand where he is wanting to do this.
Do you have any objections to us joining in then, if it's gonna be all out brawl?
No, but it's not going to be fair.
Person may pick whichever allies they choose. After all, they contribute to your strength. It makes no difference to me.
Okay, hold up. Okay, give us 2 minutes. Hold up.
Okay.
Okay.
He's just standing there.
Okay, Hart, no offense. You gotta go away a little bit.
I was planning to hide behind...
Rip the child.
Yes.
That seems obvious. I will hide behind those trees.
Grand. Anyone else here have objections to find this man? Or because we could just walk away and try and go somewhere else and find something else to do.
What's his contention? You'll need to catch me up.
He wants to fight us because he liked Hugo, and I failed a persuasion check.
Okay, so this is revenge?
No, not directly. But
he's wanted to test us to see if we are capable. If we want to stay here, we have to be capable enough to defend ourselves and this forest. So he wants to fight.
He's essentially house sitting.
Yeah.
Do we know what relation he is to Hugo? What?
He's referred to him as his ally, his friend.
Yeah.
That's kind of how he's.
Interesting. We never asked Hugo about the swordsman, did we?
No, because we didn't think there was going to be any connection to it.
Yeah, it didn't come up. Yeah. I suppose we can always visit him in. What is it? The Clank?
He's in jail. You don't know which jail, but he's in jail. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. If we wanted to, we could try and find that.
And this guy presumably isn't willing to give us any information about the other swordsman fellas.
He claimed he didn't know anything about. He is one.
What?
One with his sword.
He doesn't know any others.
Yeah,
that's not what he said.
He didn't seem to recognise the term either.
Oh, okay.
So it could be a thing where it's like, though there is multiple, they potentially don't know each other.
Or he's just an unrelated cool swordsman.
Potentially, he hasn't. Yeah, who knows?
I mean,
he's introduced himself as Zaltros.
Yeah,
one
can we tell
with the earth. He is. This guy seems to be, from what you can tell, made out of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he insulted Astra as well for being an abomination.
Yeah, I heard that bit.
Yes.
That's
rude.
That's harsh. Man.
So, realistically, we can all say something, but Rayla would also have to realistically be the final decision because this is it's her. It's got to be her. That's
absolutely.
Part of this
I'm with her if she
wants.
Family. Yeah. So then it's up to her to say if
this isn't
she wants us to
defending her family, right? Because she could just live somewhere else.
We've not proposed anywhere else to live, aside from the cave that she was transformed in, and then we've taken her family to here. So agreeing this is a better place to live than the cave.
Yeah.
So it's a stand your ground versus I don't know what we do next. Thing. Unless we go to the final circle.
The only thing will be then having to go back to the cave. I don't think we want to spend even more time traveling all the way back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm into it, but I'm not necessarily willing to die. So don't blame me if I don't.
Oh, you have Revivify, don't you?
I don't know if I actually picked it up. I did. Yeah, I got it.
Astra will hand you 2 diamonds.
But I mean, Thordas, even though he has he's 1 level exhaustion, but he is down.
Oh.
Only a -2, so
yeah.
So
I've got a +9 to hit.
Okay, but we could come back after a long rest.
Go with a crit and come back or something.
Yeah, I'm up for this. I do think maybe if he wants to fight to the death, we could revive him afterwards and get some information.
Well,
the soul has to be willing, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, we discovered that.
That would waste our mats, wouldn't it? Because he'd probably just say no.
Don't know that, but yeah, it's likely.
It doesn't say it on the spell, but yeah.
It says so. It's part of the dead condition. We looked at this before. So, the dead condition, the soul can choose to either accept or deny the resurrection.
Same with like speak to dead and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Guaya, it's up to you. We're prepared to defend, help you secure this place for your family, but completely understand if you don't want to have this noise. And I don't know where else we go. We go back to the cave, go back to somewhere else, or we stand our ground. It's up to you.
I don't think anyone else is going to take us. I think it's this or nothing, mostly. If we have no solid plan on anywhere else, I don't want to be walking around the realm looking for a place if we have one here. It's one person. How tough can they be?
Well, he did. We fought a plant creature before, and it produced quite a few creatures. And this guy and a lot of them surrounded us, and he killed them all in one blow. So, I mean, we weren't as strong as we are now, but he's got some strength.
We were getting kicked about.
I mean, there's no guarantee they are equivalent to one another.
Just letting you know, just setting expectations.
Well, in absence of another plan, this might be our only recourse.
Okay, we all agreed.
I'm confident in my new abilities.
Okay.
So as Hart said, he will sort of hide over there. How far do you guys want to go? Do you want to go back up to him?
I think we should try to persuade him to move away from the house so we don't damage the building.
I like that thought.
Let's go somewhere quiet.
Sure.
We'll still do it here, but it's just that he is now away from the house, so if we don't damage the house, we'll fight.
Yeah. No, he will oblige to that. No problem. He will. Yeah, he doesn't want to damage the place either. He will draw his wooden blade from his side.
Okay. I might bless up before we fight.
Yeah. The fight's technically not started yet. You can see that he's kind of speaking with nature, as it were, maybe like a pre-fight meditation or chant or what have you.
Does his blade look like?
It's like a scimitar that's made out of wood.
Gotcha. Mine's bigger.
Yes, it is. Yours is definitely bigger than his. Yeah, but it's not the size; it's how you use it.
I know how to use it.
Yes,
I'll bless Thordas, Hrugguhl, and Coiler.
Let's do this.
You need initiative.
I will do. Yes. Right.
And I cast.
Yeah, I'll let you cast one spell or do one thing before the fight starts. Hrugguhl 17. Agata, what'd you get?
Muted. Sorry, 21.
Thordas, what'd you get?
19.
Astra, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, no ties there. So yeah, what did you want to do beforehand?
I want to cast a spell. I think I want to. I think it's going to be immune to lightning, so I don't want to cast Cool Lightning. I'm going to cast Swallow Shrimp on Thordas.
Okay.
So
sounds very enlarged, reduced.
It is. So you become large, and you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and your attacks with its enlarged weapons or enlarged strikes deal extra 1d4 damage on a hit, and that will stack with your normal enlarged effect if you want to do it as well.
It depends what his thing says. If it makes him a size bigger or makes him large.
Your Gromor size too large. So realistically, if you want me to become a fucking giant, I could have gone large form, then charge that.
We could do that if you want.
You are fuck it. Let's do it. That's what I'll do. I'll grow large and then I'll become huge.
There you go. You've got a huge Thordas now. And Hrugguhl's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the guy. Are we ready then? Let's begin combat.
Spread out.
So it's now Agata's first. So what would you like to do?
Okay. I'll use my amulet to get a free channel divinity to put my oath on him to get advantage and attack him. Okay. 13, which is a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
25, which is a hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
And then second attack, nat 20. So
wow.
So right. So doing the second attack first. Is.
And this is your weapon, yeah?
Yeah, 12 radiant damage for the second attack. And can I see how that affects him before deciding if I smite or not, or is that a bit?
No, you've rolled the hits, so you're going to have to swing at him no matter what.
Yeah.
So what was the first damage?
So it was 12 and then 9, so that is 21 radiant damage for just a hit.
Okay. Yeah, he takes that damage.
Cool. I'll hit him with my free might as well then for another 14.
Which he
And
takes.
that's it.
What he's going to do, as a reaction to your turn, his skin, he kind of like curls up. He stops moving, and his heart, his wooden skin, somehow like just becomes stiffer.
Mhm.
He's just stopped moving. In his throat, he's kind of stuck in place now. Thordas, it's your turn.
Okay. Bonus action. Enter rage. So then I can move half movement, which is.
You're massive. You're large. You're what? No, you're huge now. Sorry, I don't think movement's going to be too much of a.
So I get to move a 325 feet, so I can go up here. First attack is going to be reckless, but I'm going to forego the advantage. So I'll just roll the 9. That is not going to work. That was not one.
What ends up happening is you are not used to being huge.
Mm-hmm.
Your strength is a little bit untamed. So you go to swipe at him, and you miss, and you plant your sword into the ground. You're gonna have, and because of your strength, you're gonna have to use that strength to get it back out again. So you'll have to use another action to pull that thing out.
Okay.
Now you can obviously let go and continue attacking if you want to.
Yep. I am then gonna go with a fist. If the advantage, no, it won't give me there. Because that is an 8 plus, so that would be no, I ain't gonna hit him.
Okay, that's fine. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Hrugguhl, right. I think what will happen is he'll get Tangled to go there and to do that sort of dash charge thing that he does. So he'll do a running thing at it. And so let's roll to hit for that. He rolled a nat 1. So Tangle's going to basically just trip over and plant himself right there and go prone. So that doesn't happen. Right. So Hrugguhl will kind of come up to here so he can get a shot in. And we'll start throwing daggers. Nice. Nat 20.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna have to roll. So I have to roll his two things, which is 11, and I think he's got 2d6. Well, he has a d6 on his gloves, so that's 11, 15, 16. So it's 6. I'll do 16 for the moment, because then there is Hunter's Mark damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which is another 2d6. 4. So that's 10. And doesn't he do a thing where he goes before they do?
Yes.
Bugbear sneak attack.
Bugbear.
Well, surprise attack.
Is that a Bugbear thing? Surprise attack. If you hit a creature that has not taken a turn yet, they take an additional 2d6 damage, which, because he's critted, is 4d6.
Wow.
So that's another 14. That was rolling on the first, getting that crit on the first one is very handy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then he gets 3 attacks, I believe. So let's roll the second one. That is a miss. And then the third one. That's a hit, which is 13. And that's his turn. Whaler's turn. So Quailer has got 30 feet of movement. Will come to here. Kind of in Hrugguhl's way, but the right-hand side's kind of taken up by now. Right now. I reckon, and she's had a day. So she will cast the same finger. She raises her finger up and shoots this beam of negative energy towards the creature, who has to do a con save. What's your thing? 20. Wow, he failed.
Oh wow.
By 1. So they are gonna. So this is Finger of Death. So that's 7d8 plus 30.
Wow. Glad it wasn't one of us. on the end of this.
Oh yeah. So that is 30 plus another 30, so that is 60 damage.
Hey.
It's interesting to use one of these against against someone who's not you. That's her turn because that's an action. So, his turn now. I need. How many of you are there? Wait, is there a size limit to this? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Can I have you all roll me a dex save, please?
No.
I think Tangle and Thordas get an additional 1.
They'll get +3 from my aura
+3
as well.
Cool. Right. Let me
If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Okay, let's see how many people have failed this. Thordas, what did you get?
23. That's also subtracting from the exhaustion and adding the bless. Oh wait, I need to add another 3, so 26.
Another 3 for the aura.
Yeah, 26.
Nice. Agata, what did you get?
Like 9 or 10.
Okay, Tangle failed. I think Hrugguhl failed. Quayla passes. Astra, what did you get?
18.
For everyone apart from Quayla and Thordas, rocks appear from the ground and around you, and you become encased completely in rock. While you're in there, you are in total cover, but you are blinded and deafened. You cannot move, and you basically try to break out, and you don't feel that you can. So you are entombed, essentially. I don't think I've got a thing for that, but you are. I'll put total cover. I'll just say you're in total cover. Thordas, because again, I think this is, you're somewhat, used to rock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You will have to smash these things to break them open from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
They're not likely going to be able to do that from the inside.
Okay.
Yeah, that's its turn. Astra can't really do anything. I
Well,
mean, you can do something, I suppose. You can't, as long as it doesn't require sight or anything like that. You can
what
still
would a
talk.
wild shape do?
I think
Because I can change.
'Cause
Because it changes my size. So
it does change your size, but doesn't that say you need to have the space available to grow into? Because I think that's
You
a
turn into
limitation.
like an ant and burrow out.
Well, yes, there is. Well, potentially, yeah. I mean, I think spider is one of your forms, right? So you could, in theory, turn into a spider and crawl out. I would allow that, but I don't think growing in size is going to help because I think you need the available space to grow into. But like I said, the flip side to that is I would allow you to shrink your size, and then you can kind of crawl through the gaps down below. The spider is in your list.
It is one of the reasons why I've got the small form.
Yeah.
I've also got cat. Cat is tiny.
Is cat tiny as well? Oh yeah. Cat would work. So basically, if you become small or smaller, I would allow you to get out. Tiny kind of will get through pretty easily, but yeah, even small would get through.
Oh, tiny.
A bit more shimmy.
Tiny. I've got one medium, 2 tinies, and the rest are large.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, you can do it that way if you want.
Okay, we'll go into a cat. There's a bonus action.
So this is the first time you're turning into a cat.
As far as the party knows.
As far as the party knows, yeah. So I will do that. So you're transformed now.
Yeah. And I will move over here.
Yep.
And then I can cast Star Streak, and we'll see what happens. That's a spell attack roll.
Yep.
And then what level are we? Level 10. Okay, so that's just a 2d8 if I hit. 24.
That's a hit.
That's a 7 radiant, and they emit dim light, and they can't benefit from being invisible. until
Sorry, what?
end of my next turn. Is it not?
That
is it reduced, or is it just takes it?
It takes the damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it your turn?
That's the good news compared to last time. 'Cause that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Not all of them are like massive resist monsters, resist things.
No, this one just has a massive HP pool.
Well, a lot of them do, Yeah. Back.
Me.
Yeah, cool. Back at the top of the round. Agata, your turn.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Sorry. I think at the end of that turn, it's going to do something. I keep forgetting about the legendary actions. Right.
Okay.
It's gonna take a swing at you, Agata.
Okay. I'm in full cover.
Oh yes, so not you then, Thordas.
Okay.
That's true. I forgot about you in full cover. 24 to hit, which I'm
That
assuming
hits.
is a hit.
Yep.
So you take 37 magical bludgeoning damage. Which
So I'll take
I think
half.
37, so 36, 18.
And as a reaction, I am going to do a retaliated strike.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I go for a punch. 26.
Yep, that's a hit.
So it's 10 bludgeoning. This is magical bludgeoning because of my tattoos.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask that. Cool.
And so 13 total.
Nice. Yep. Takes the damage. Sorry. Yeah, Agata, options none actually, because you are stuck in this thing until someone gets you out of it.
What about Misty Step?
That would work. It's verbal. Does it require you to see though?
Yeah, it's usually.
Ah,
you
yeah,
can
it's
see.
You are-
What about
Because-
with Tremor Sense?
Interesting. That's very interesting. Because Tremor Sense is a form of vision. But then, do you get Tremor Sense? I don't think it is Tremor. Oh no, you gain Tremor Sense. So
Yeah.
so
You must be
You're
on a
not
stone
on.
surface. I'm touching a stone surface.
Yeah, so that's really interesting actually. So yeah, you'll have to use the bonus action to do it.
And I think
all it would
Misty Step is
tell
also
you.
a bonus action, so I can't use that in the same turn. That sets me up for next turn.
Yeah, would do. But because basically what's going to end up happening is you're going to know the dimensions of what you're in. So while you can't necessarily see where you're
I'll be able
going,
to see the other side of it.
yeah, you can kind of you can
Or
somewhat
Misty
see
Step
where
on
it
top of
ends,
it.
which is kind of, I think, enough to kind of do that for this, because it's not that big, it's not that thick. So yeah, I would allow that.
Yeah, and there's no like save you can attempt to get out of the rock. Otherwise, is there?
You can try, no, but no. You can say you use your actions to try and get out, but this thing's not budging.
Yeah, just double checking whether I've got anything else. Everything else looks like sight, other than Spirit Shroud, but that's definitely not even chip damage anymore. I don't think. Yeah, I'll use my Tremor Sense then.
Thordas, it's your turn. So you've got Agata, Tangle, and Hrugguhl encased in rocks, and you know that, and your sword is stuck in the ground.
Yep.
But realistically, I mean, obviously Astra this cat just appeared.
Mm-hmm.
This wooden cat with mossy fur has popped out, so you can kind of probably make a safe assumption that Astra's got himself out, but you're not sure if the rest will be able to.
Okay. As a bonus action, I am going to activate my Eldritch Claw tattoo. Do I get the sword, or do I use my fist to break people out?
You're going to have to do an action to take your sword out of the ground.
Yeah, I think it's better just to get people out so they can do damage. So, is it an action to get people out, or is it an attack?
Yeah, you're going to have to attack them. You're going to have to attack the rocks.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to attack Agata. Obviously, I don't know if they're doing Tremor Sense.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a 22 because of the -2.
That's a hit.
So that's 10. And then another 8 damage towards that.
18. So
18.
you do some damage to it. It's not quite broken, but you've put some significant cracks into there. You probably need to give it another good whack, and then it will go.
Yeah, I'll do that. Another. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Wait.
Nat 20 is so good. You manage to knock out Agata. You remove Agata's one, and just because of just the sheer force, you actually get Tangle out as well.
Okay. and then move around here, so I'll be within reach of.
I can get Hrugguhl.
Hearing that, I would stay where I'm at. That is me done.
At the end of your turn, it will do. Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. I probably will do it though. It's gonna cast a spell on you. Choose one creature. It's gonna cast a spell magic on you.
Okay.
So it's is enlarge and grow level 4.
It's level 2.
It's level 2. So any ongoing level 3 or lower just ends. So your grow thing is gonna end.
Okay, so I'm just large.
Yeah, you're just large now.
Okay.
So that's legendary actions.
You're sort of easier to get out now. It's smaller. It won't.
Yes.
It would vacate the.
Yeah, because the gap obviously was for the bigger sword, so you can. It's a lot looser now.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you could probably even just get that now out as a bonus, quite nicely, like quite easily.
I wouldn't have to wait until my next turn to do the bonus because I used my bonus already.
Yeah, and plus he did that at the end of your turn, so you wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
That's more than fine.
Right, Hrugguhl is stuck, I believe. I don't think there's anything. Oh, he's got Misty Step actually, but then he can't see, so that's no good. So I think can't do anything. I think he loses his turn. He'll try and get Tangled to attack. So Hrugguhl will Tangle will take the turn to get up. What did he do? Like bonus dodge or something, doesn't he? And then I don't know how he does his wind up. Can't remember how he does his wind up.
He disengages.
Oh, he disengages and then. But then how does he?
I don't know. He disengages and then he charges back in to attack. I don't know how disengage isn't the action.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I might just get him to attack for now, which is not a hit anyway. Quaila's turn, I think so. I think Quaila will move up slightly, just so she's not in the way of Hrugguhl. She's gonna focus purely on hurting it. I think she might actually be better off just straight up attacking. Yeah, what she'll do, she'll just throw out some attacks, I believe. So she'll do.
So exceptional training. What it is. So he uses the bonus action to make it use its bonus action to dash, disengage, or dodge, and then that's how it does it. So he uses his bonus.
Okay.
His bonus uses its bonus to disengage and then to attack. So it is legal.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, it didn't hit with attack anyway, but at least we know we can do that in the other turns. That's fine. So the first one hits, second one misses, third one hits. So that is 65 damage.
Sheesh.
And it is poisoned.
How the fuck does he not have immunity to poison? Oh wow. God, this is a shit nature creature.
Because you can pollute the earth. So it wouldn't be.
That is so good for us now.
So, yeah, Quaila being on your team is, yeah, crazy good. Like, yeah. Because all right, that's her turn. His turn. So let me roll. Nope, that doesn't refresh. Right, what have we got? What have we got to play with? I'll attack you, Thordas. You're still kind of, because you're massive, you're still technically within the range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, at the start of his turn, you can see that he's actually absorbing nutrients from the ground, and he regains a little bit of health. Not loads, but a little bit, just a bit. So let's attack you, Thordas.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 28 and a way higher number.
Mm-hmm.
So let's deal some damage to you. 96 damage, which is halved, right?
And then I am going to half that again with the Shadowfell brand too.
Wow. You do that every time?
I can only do it once.
Okay, so you take, instead of taking 96 damage, you take 24. Wow. Man, I thought, yes. big numbers. Doing Thordas
And
numbers
annoyingly,
now.
I can't retaliate a strike because I need to be within 5 feet of him.
Well, you are because
Yeah.
You are because you're a bigger form. That's why he can hit you.
Fucking yeah, I'm going to swing at the bitch.
Okay, fine.
Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. Scratch that.
Okay.
I can't because he used my reaction already. Scratch that.
Fine. It's its turn. Astra.
How much damage roughly did Thordas need to do to Agata to crack it?
I mean, it's hard to tell because he critted it on the last one, but the first one did about, I think, 18, and
it seemed like it was going to be about 30.
It mostly broke it.
Oh.
So it probably did more than half the damage to it. Obviously, it's hard to tell because the last one, the end attack, was just so crazy or strong. But
okay,
you can tell it's more than 18.
Okay, I will wild shape, and I will moon tube. That's probably gonna be the best thing because he took radiant. So I'll do moon tube in a level 4 slots, which was 4d10. So I'll do it basically where Hrugguhl is. Okay, so that is 31.
Yeah, that is enough.
Nice.
So Hrugguhl is out.
Yeah, so the tube has to stay there.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Agata, you are free.
Yes.
Excellent. What is the foe doing at the moment?
The foe is currently focused on Thordas, but you can tell that it's probably turning its attention towards Quayla now, after taking this quite a considerable chunk of damage out of it.
Okay, cool.
So he's got the intention that he's going to go start moving that way.
Cool. I'll attack him again. Okay, not one. Good thing I have advantage. Second one's a hit. So that's 7 damage, and I'm gonna do. Do you have advantage already for this? You do, don't you?
I can give myself advantage.
Yeah. I'll use Blinding Smite then, so he has to beat a 16 con save.
Passes.
Oh, okay. 14 additional radiant damage. Second attack is a miss. And that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Thordas.
Bonus action, pick up my sword.
Yep, easy.
First attack, reckless, foregoing the advantage. That is a miss.
Yep.
Second attack, hit with the advantage. Even with it now, okay, but hit now with the D4, thanks to Bless. 35. I am going to move around here, so I'm in front of him. That is my turn.
Hrugguhl's turn. So let's do the Tangle run and hit, because he always likes to start off with that. So still misses, and then Hrugguhl with all his attacks, miss, hit. We got one. We got one. 10 plus 3, 13. Quayla's turn. Now Quayla's, you're kind of in the way, so she's going to need to move. Her base attacks are probably going to do... No, she'll just do a straight normal attacks, because that just does a lot more. So that's a hit. That's a miss. That is also a miss, so she only gets one of these. 39 damage. And he is bloodied. His turn. I think he's going to go for Quayla. So technically, Tangle and Agata get a free swing.
Yeah, if I hit him with this, I stop him.
Okay.
Is his AC 23?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got him.
Okay, so I'll bring him back then.
6 whole damage.
Okay. Fine. As he
is the main objective. He's now stopped.
All right. So as you stopped him, he's not happy. He's going to turn. He's going to turn to you and go to smack you. Well, the first one hits for 28.
Okay.
And that one's a 21. So that one's, I think, a miss.
That one misses.
50.
Okay. Ouch.
I think this would be really fun, and I'm going to do it. He's going to use his bonus action. Astra.
Yep.
Your legs are made out of wood.
That's true.
Right? Yeah.
Oh no.
It looks towards you, speaks in a language. Your legs move on their own, and it makes you walk 30 foot away. And that will be its turn. Astra, your turn.
And we can move our wonderful moon tube.
What's he rolling? Con save, yeah?
Yeah.
So 20 something. Yeah, he passes.
28. That takes 14.
Okay.
And for funsies, I'll bonus action, which is what I wanted to do initially. Bonus action into a
And third one.
giant swan.
I'm sorry, what?
Giant swan.
Honk.
You gonna break his arm?
No, but because I'm a giant swan, I can fly. So I can
Here we
fly.
go.
I've got an 80-foot fly speed.
Nice.
So I can go up. I'll go this way and then up 40 as well.
Love it.
So
Yeah, because it's a huge. This thing's a massive swan. Was it large?
Large.
Yeah, large swan. It's a large swan, so it's bigger than a person. This is the
Biggest
this is
we've
the
ever seen.
Yeah, the biggest swan ever.
I'm a giant swan. Honk.
Yeah.
Look at all those chickens.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Agata, your turn. You've
Try and make my legs walk now.
Yeah, what did we say your swan is made out of?
I think it's just a normal swan.
Yeah, I think we said this one was like a normal. This is one
This
of the
one's just
reasons
normal.
Yeah, I think this is one of the main one of the reasons I ask like what it's all made out of.
I think I'll attack again. Probably heal myself with the bonus action. How much am I on? 58 or 94. How much tots me off?
Drop yourself up. You need 36.
And then I'll attack again. Crit. For another 9, so 16 damage.
Nice.
And that's
at the end of your turn, it's going to go for you.
Oh, sorry, I'll try to shield bash him as well.
Oh,
15 strength save. Or prone.
Oh, that's fine. So it can attack you. It's poisoned, so yeah, disadvantage, and it already attacked you before, so that's fine. So it's got disadvantage on this. 23 to hit.
Ooh,
which I
that
think is
meets it, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
So
22.
53 damage. So it's a good thing you healed.
Yeah. I think it might have been 1 hit point if I didn't heal.
Yeah. All right, that's it. That's your turn. So Thordas, is back to you.
Again, reckless, but forgo the advantage. I hit him.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage. Okay, well, I'll just do both attacks at once, so we can add it all up. So second one with advantage. Misses.
Yep.
Okay, so 43.
43. Very nice. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
I think it's going to take, at the end of your turn, it's going to take another swing at Agata. It's very determined at this point. That's a hit, 27.
Yikes.
Even with disadvantage still.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, it was with disadvantage because I rolled a different number after before. That is 50 damage again.
I am at 1 hit point.
And Hrugguhl's turn. So let's do the Tangle thing, which I don't think is going to hit. I don't even think Tangle could realistically hit.
Unless he gets a nat 20.
Pretty much, because what's his plus? It would be...
Can Tangle give
plus...
the help action? That's probably a better shout, isn't it, to give the help?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, it's
If
probably
he
more
gives-
useful than
If he
prone.
gives help to Thordas, then Thordas cannot reckless, right?
I need reckless to do my big damage.
Yeah, the
Okay.
reckless gives him damage, so he'll help you, I guess.
I already get advantage.
Okay.
So
Can you help
Quailer?
Hrugguhl?
Would he help? Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, help Hrugguhl. We will do that. Because you don't have to be next to them to help, right? You can just be
nipping at this guy's knees.
Yeah. Right. So I'll throw Hrugguhl's then with advantage. That's a hit. 15. Forgot I need to add another d6, don't I? Do it in a minute. That one's a miss. So I forgot the. I keep forgetting about the Hunter's Mark. And that one, last one, is also a miss. So you only hit with one of those. I think it will use its thing to hit you again, Agata, to get you down.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, but it gets disadvantage. No, that was a 19 to hit. So, fortunately, it doesn't hit you.
Thank you.
Even though it tried to. Right, Quaila's turn. So again, I think it's not worth doing any of that. Roll to hit. That is 20. So no. That's a hit. 23. The good thing is, with her doing all of this, is that it keeps topping up the poison, which is very beneficial. That's her turn. Now we're on to his turn. Now, what is he going to do here? I think he's still determined to get Agata down.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to at least spend... Yeah, that's a 27, so I do need to roll damage and hope it doesn't kill you. Well, you've seen me rolling it now, so you know I'm not going to... I'm not faking the roll. 50, so that's 63 damage.
Ooh.
So if you're on 1, that means you're negative 62.
Negative 62.
So you just have to keep that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You are unconscious and prone. I think it will move up now. And then spend a second attack to hit Quaila. That's a hit. At least she's absorbing the tits for you, I guess. That's
my job.
Wow, that was an awful roll. Wow, 3s and 1s. She takes 27 damage, which is absolutely pitiful for that type of attack. Astra, giant swan.
Yeah, prioritize getting. It's a shame he didn't stay in the moon tube. Prioritize getting Agata up, so I'm going to 5th level cast. Rub some dirt on it via Fae. Oh, I can do it. It's fine. I'll swoop down and touch. Has to be touch. That's 39.
A minus 23 then. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it will go to attack Quaila again, which it does. Yeah, a bit better. It's 46 damage onto Quaila. Do you want a health bar for Quaila, or are you okay with it not?
We've been fine so far.
Yeah.
We'll be alright.
That's fine. Alright. Agata, can you roll me a death save, please?
Of course. I don't tell anyone, do I?
No.
Oh!
Okay.
That sounds nice. That was a nat 20, right? Totally a nat 20. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Your turn.
Okay. I am going to do my usual, forgo the advantage on Reckless to try and get hit. It is now a hit. 56 points of damage in total.
I'm getting there. It's near death, technically.
That is then me done.
Alright.
He's just below Thordas' maximum hit.
Right, end of your turn. Who's he going to go for? I think he's going to focus Quaila because she's causing him a lot of problems right now. But I think that's a miss. 19, yep, that's a miss. So, Hrugguhl's turn. I've got to avoid the moon tube now. So we'll go to here. In here, and then I guess help action to give Hrugguhl advantage on all his stuff. So let's do a bunch of rolls. It's a hit. 18 on the first. Also a hit. 16 on the second. Well, hit with all of those. 12 on the third. So, and I think again on the end of that one, he'll do the same thing again. Attack Quaila. Nope, that's the wrong dice. That's the D12, not the D20. And that should be a hit. So that is 48 damage. She is soaking up all your hits for you, which is nice. Right, for her then, now she's got a bit of an issue because he's in melee range, so she can't do that anymore. So she will do the other one. That one hits. That one doesn't. So you're gonna love this. That is only 12 damage, but he becomes paralyzed.
Yes!
Which he was a bit surprised by.
How long is he paralyzed till?
I was only to the start of his next turn, so he's going to become unparalyzed.
Damn it!
But unfortunately, the turn order there is a bit unfortunate. It's his turn now. Right, and I think he's just going to lay into her. Hit. That one's a nat 20. So how many is that? 6. It's going to be unfortunate if the child loses his mother.
We can revivify her.
132 damage. She is bloodied.
Wow.
That's his turn. Swan.
Right, no, you guys have got to say, let's do the same. Let's do not a 5th level slot, but let's get Agata back up.
Got to be 23.
I'm going to risk a... let's just do 4th. Let's not go to... You got 43. That's higher than what before.
Wow.
Very nice.
Jesus.
So that puts you on 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are not unconscious anymore.
Thank you.
Nice. That
You
was
see
good.
the giant swan.
Nap
Yeah.
awake the
Honk.
giant swan mouth. Newfound love for waterfowl.
Yeah. Is anything else with your turn?
No, it's...
Agata, you're back from the brink.
So I want to begin worshipping giant swans. Don't want to walk into the moon tube.
No.
Can I even get around?
Yeah, you can get around Thordas. Like he is big. You can pretty much walk around his
Can I do that?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, no, you can't because you've had to use half your movement.
Oh,
to get
yeah,
up.
of course. Okay. So I guess
But
you
can pretty much walk through for Thordas because that's fine. So
Is that allowed? But then I'd be
Yeah.
occupying his space.
would you? You're you're 15 foot. So
You
could
can
get
pass
past him
through.
at 15? You can pass through him.
That's through to there.
So as long as you can get 15 foot through him, then that's fine. Which looks about right.
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
fine.
okay.
Keep on whacking. So I think I need a fresh vow of enmity on him.
So basically, paralyzed. You have you have advantage on him anyway.
I have advantage anyway, and I still miss.
Oh really?
Is the paralyzed gone? Because you said at the
Oh
start.
no, sorry. Yeah, the paralyzed is gone. Yes, no,
Yeah.
sorry, he's not paralyzed. I
doesn't
can
matter.
take that off him.
Oh, I'm so excited. Because
Her
doesn't
rolls.
paralyzed give you an automatic crit or something like
It does.
that?
It does. If you hit him, you crit him.
Oh.
It's unfortunate that it's
damage to him then.
6. It is just the absolute unfortunate turn order.
Turn rotation. No, it's
Yeah.
And I don't know if smite him or heal myself. I'm gonna smite him.
Is it its turn? Hang on a minute. No, its turn as in her
Which-
turn. No,
Her
sorry,
turn.
Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, because I'm very specific with its and there. So it's because I'm doing 2 creatures against each other. I'm getting confused. Because
Right,
it's
so-
it's Quailer's the start of Quailer's next turn. So he is technically poisoned and paralyzed. So anything you hit will be an automatic critical.
Right, okay, but that still would have been a miss.
Okay, yeah. If it's
So-
missed, then it's fine.
So just another roll of dice for that. That's an additional 13 damage for the
13
Sunblade.
Okay.
And then for the smite, it's an additional 7 damage.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I mean, talking to the others, do we want to try and do we want to not kill him, or would that be too much of an insult
I
to
think
him?
he's got to try and kill us. It was a.
It'll
To the
be an
death.
insult to him if we held back. Like he's not going to hold back against us.
All right.
Thordas. I don't think it can survive you realistically. I mean, if you
No.
because considering your damage output, all you have to do is hit him. So you still got to roll.
Yes, I want to do the rolls just so
But
I know how much damage I do to this one.
Sure. You can.
First one is reckless non-advantage. That is a miss.
Isn't it with it? Don't
Second.
you have? Oh, no,
You
it's- yeah.
Yeah, he gets the advantage anyway.
Yeah, it's because I have to forgo the advantage to get the
Yeah.
brutal strike. The second one is going to be at advantage. That is a guaranteed hit.
That's a hit.
Really going to live. I've only rolled 56.
Was that with the crit?
That is all crit.
Wow, I'm actually surprised.
I basically rolled 28 on my Blackthorn Blade, and then I rolled another 28 on my Frenzy with the other stuff. Hopefully Hrugguhl will get the killing blow.
So well, Tangle's gonna attack him. because I've just rolled for Tangle to attack because he's so close to death. Which he does hit, which is funny. So
he just has to roll what? He has to do 18 damage because I'm gonna guess he's gonna be resistant.
Oh, actually, yeah, because it's non-magical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. So, because obviously he's Hrugguhl's tasked him to do it because hit the killing blow essentially, but it doesn't do any damage. It makes contact, but it just doesn't do any. It just doesn't do anything, unfortunately. So Hrugguhl doesn't get the advantage, but I think again, as long as he realistically hits,
Would you dare say he got?
none of them hit.
Oh my god! Hey, Crayler gets the finishing blow. It's poetic.
Very, very poetic.
Oh no, sorry, because he gets advantage anyway, doesn't he? Because of these thing. So
Yes.
I'll roll them all again. I'll get them all again. I'll roll them all again just to see if any of them are above the AC. Nat 20.
Oh god, yeah, that'll do it.
So that's 11, 16, 19, 21, 23. That's enough. It dies. So that is the end of combat. You do kill it. Now, when it dies, its body. So you remember when you killed the bird, right? It started to disintegrate. Yeah. This is not crazy dissimilar, but a sort of different thing happens here where the sword it's holding, the body almost kind of like gets sucked in to the sword, and the sword falls to the floor. The body is completely gone. It hasn't disintegrated like the bird, but it has subsequently been vacuumed or absorbed by the sword as it falls to the floor, and it remains motionless. What would
Nobody
you like?
touch the sword.
Not planning to.
My first reaction was pick up the sword, so I'm glad you said something.
We treat it like a mask. I will dismiss things and go back.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let me unswan
I'll
you.
shake your giant wing.
Thordas, are you staying large?
Nope, I would shrink back down.
In the aftermath of all of that, Quayla is going to cast a spell on herself called Power Word Heal. And she's fine.
Wow.
Jeez.
She's
Good
back
for
to
her.
full health.
God, we would have fucking struggled against her. Jesus.
Yeah. That was
yeah.
a phase.
Yeah, I mean, having her here basically, not fighting it was a big one. But yeah, what would you like to do? Oh, did you say are you gonna heal yourself? Did I miss that? Or Astra? Agata, sorry.
Yeah, may as well. I'll deal with that.
Yeah, just let me know what your new HP is once you've done it. So like I said, you see this. So what are you going to do with this sword on the floor? I mean, obviously, seeing the fight end, is it safe to come out?
So far.
Yeah.
He'll edge closer. He'll just kind of move towards this tree, just in case.
New HP 73.
73, cool. All right.
We'll use Faye to pick up the sword initially. In the talons, to see if anything happens.
So as Faye goes
yeah.
try and pick this up, energy of the sword. Actually, would you understand what's happening? Can you roll me? So okay. Something happens and she explodes. Now, you can roll me Arcana to try and figure out what just happened.
Sure.
I think Hrugguhl's rolled Arcana in the past. I'll have him do it as well.
19.
Yeah, and Hrugguhl got an unnatural 20. So what you can tell, and between you and Hrugguhl, you'll basically figure this out. The energy, as soon as Faye went to pick it up and made contact with the weapon, the energy of the weapon started to flare up and basically went into Faye and basically it overwhelmed Faye, and she exploded.
Is it worth risking trying to get this into a bag of holding?
You want me to try and pick it up to put it in the bag of holding?
I don't want anyone of us to touch this.
You really want to touch that after what you just saw?
Yeah, Faye just popped like a chicken.
Yeah, but I'm not a chicken.
You already have a death wish recently, don't you?
I think it's more just like, if you said that, it's like you just could not comprehend, like could not handle it. You could give it a shot. They're probably going to be.
What if it turns? What if it turns you into helium, and it's like a rejuvenating thing?
Do we have any other way of picking it up?
Astra's gonna do it.
You're gonna pick it up.
You're gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? Don't pick it up with your bare hands at least. Like pick it up with cloth.
I've got a good con.
Okay. So you're not picking it up with anything. You're just gonna pick it up raw, essentially.
Yep.
God.
Right.
Astra.
You die.
Oh dear. Can you roll me? We'll go wisdom save.
We'll go for death save.
I mean, is there any hope of success at this? Regardless of what I rolled.
Yes, there is. Well, depends on what you do with what I tell you, but
sure. Okay. My wisdom save is.
Remember, you've got another 3 from because you're close to Agata.
Oh, okay.
I should have blessed you. Sorry.
No, but you get it from your aura, right? Your aura gives.
Yeah, but I could have blessed you as well.
But we didn't know it was going to happen.
You know that Astra's going to go and pick it up. So if you want to bless him or her them, I will allow that.
Absolutely, yes.
And what does that do? Add another 3.
Another 1d4.
Oh, another 1d4. Yeah, go for it. I'll be nice.
I don't want to help though. I'm not going that far.
That's 30.
So again, it really boils down to what you decide to do with this information. When you pick this thing up, you can feel that a magical presence from the blade immediately try to seep its way through your body. It's actually going. Oh, again, well, it depends on like when as soon as you can feel it, like immediately goes up your arm. It seems very attracted to your legs, and the question is, what do you do with that? Is that keep holding it at the moment? But because you rolled such a high one, you base the reason for the check to begin with is, can you clock that this is happening to you quick enough before again, you got a 30 on this. You can tell if you keep holding this blade, it will overtake you.
I'm going to shove it in the bag of holding.
Okay. You do that, so you are able to let go of it. You still feel weird. Yeah. It still lingers. You still feel like. I mean, again, it's weird because you're not flesh, but you feel like a numbness through your body, like pins and needles, kind of through your body, which isn't dissipating. It's kind of shooting up your arm that you picked the weapon up with.
I got
whether that factors into anything, you don't know yet. At least until you do something about it. But yes, you have a weird pins and needles sensation in your arm, but you do get it in the bag.
If I take the bag off, does it dissipate or does it still go?
Nope, still going. You're gonna have to do something else about it. But yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But luckily, you rolled high enough, because if you didn't, bad shit would happen. So you would have lost Astra, basically, if you'd rolled really bad. So yeah, it's a good thing you rolled really high. So yeah, you've got a Zaltros sword, I guess you can call it, or whatever, in your bag.
Sure.
Is it safe now?
Yeah. It is.
Yo, not again.
Right. Hart immediately goes to Quayla and are you okay? You took a lot of hits. and you're sort of checking her over. Don't worry, I'm fine. It was just a scratch. I was able to bounce back from it. Her legs are still broken though. Like, considering she used power word heal, her legs have not recovered. But she does obviously seems better. Go very well, and turns to the rest of you. Turns to the rest of you. Shall we enter the building, or do you want to scope it out first?
Let's go in.
I mean, Hart will stand to one side and wait for one of you guys to go in.
Thordas will head in first with blade out.
When you enter, you see basically a very similar affair to what you saw before. This place is kind of like a laboratory, a not very greatly kept home. Again, much like how you saw outside, the inside is, it looks like the place was like robbed almost. Like, obviously nothing was taken, but like everything is broken, turned over, like something is, it's like something exploded in here, like something went down in here. The place is an absolute trash heap. But like his lab and everything is still there. Everything is there still. So nothing's taken as such. But yeah, it is in a right state. You would take a while to get this place. It's still livable, but it's going to take a while to clean all that mess. But yeah, there's no one home. I mean, there is still like a half cut up corpse in the thing. It's fairly decayed now.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still on the sort of, on the table. But yeah, you don't sense or see any real threat. You don't see any immediate threat.
Yep, should be all clear. Just be careful of the mess.
Right. Hart and Quayler will enter the building and have a look around. This, after some fixing, will look good. Fortunately, we are in a place with an abundance of materials. Repairing will just be a matter of time. And Quayler's sort of considering it's obviously very late. I mean, it's like nearly 1:30 in the morning. And Quayler is looking for a place to settle Rilth down. Eventually, she finds Hugo's bedroom, which only has a bed big enough for Hugo, which fortunately is about right size for Rilth.
Mm-hmm.
So she settles him down there for the night, and kind of comes back to you and goes, I can't thank you guys enough for finding us a place of our own, away from the judgment and the hatred on all sides. I look forward to our life here.
It's our honor. Let it be known that the Seeds of Crisia look after everyone capable of working together.
That is admirable. In this realm where everything is trying to harm you, people need to see the similarities between them, not the differences. We are all living beings in one manner or another.
Amen.
Thank you for not outright killing Quayler when you saw her. A lesser team would have done as much.
Well, I'm glad we don't have to consider that possibility.
Yes.
Tell your friends.
Well, unfortunately, I'm going to be very removed from all of those.
Have to make some friends and then tell them.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel a lot of the wildlife around here will be amenable to being friends, but if I get any, I will be sure to let them know. Oh, and if it's not obvious, please do not share our location.
What location?
We'd rather be left in peace. Thank you, Astra.
Trust me, I think only idiots will have to try and get out here.
Yeah. I guess it's handy that the monsters of this place act as a natural barrier of sorts. It's almost our anti-Crisian shell, if you were.
What am I thinking about? Well,
if that is all, we will rest for the night and acquaint ourselves with our new home.
Yes. Wish you the best of luck, and please reach out if you have any need of further assistance, and we will do our best to get here as quickly as we can.
Do you want to register Heart on your long comms?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So he can contact you. So they will both head inside. They do shut the door behind them.
Okay, I guess we're camping out. Fair enough. Okay. Respect.
You can hear Hart busy. You're already sort of cleaning the place up. They kind of leave you high and dry, essentially.
Do we stay here stay outside for the rest of the night and then head off to, I think we're closer to Bryn or whatever the places start with K.
Final circle.
No, so you're close to the final. I think the final circle's technically slightly closer, but yeah, Krint is the closest settlement to you because you're around. Yeah, you're around here, and I think that when you were in here last time, you decided it's just a bit quicker to go to the final circle than it is.
We were further down. I think that's why.
No, it's because we were here when we had the army invasion. That's why we went to. Well, after we were here, we went to Krint.
So from here, you're about here. So that's about 26. It's pretty much equidistant. So it's
let's go to Krint because then we can do a track emporium and sort all that stuff out.
Because then, that also there we can turn the bounty in.
Yeah.
So you're going to rest here first and then do that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we already pushed it to get here anyway. So.
You will rest for tonight, and even though before when you were here, you had to kind of do checks almost. You find that you actually don't get disturbed by any creatures here. I'm sure you can allude, you know why. So you can get a short rest. So if you want to roll stuff, you can.
I am back up to max.
Does anyone else need any healing overall?
No, just use hit die.
Okay.
Back up to full also.
To get out, so I assume you're going to sort of head back out again.
Yep.
So that is about 5 hours to get out. From here...
I'll resummon Faye while we're shenanigans.
Sure. So it's going to take you about 25 hours to get there. So you've got 10 more hours of this day. So that will get you to about here. Which I'm assuming you'll just rest again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to be doing or discuss or anything?
Does the effects of the Heeb do the Heebs stop Jeebin?
No, they do not.
I think realistically, once we get to Krint, it might be good to go back to after we've done everything there. Go to HQ.
Yeah,
so we can deliver the blade personally, then try and figure out what the fuck.
Turn it over to the nerds.
Yeah, and I mean also you got to remember that you've got the MSQ. That you put off.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Been ignoring.
Yeah. So.
But they were going to bring us back into thingy anyway.
Yes. So you'll get a free thing from Krint to
HQ,
the guild, which would be quite handy.
Beautiful.
All right. So yeah, there's nothing you wanted to do there then?
No.
All right, and then you will end up another 15 hours, but you do end up in Krint pretty much at the end of the day.
Track emporium, hand stuff in, and then we'll
we can. What's on the tracker emporium? You got backpack, grappling hook, and another acid vial. Your common magic item is a lantern of tracking, but the dragon variant this time. So it's like the whole sting thing, where it lights up green if the dragon is near you. Which is 70 gold. Your uncommon item is a medallion of thoughts. So it has 5 charges, and you can use 1 charge to cast detect thoughts on a creature, which I think basically lets you I think you can do the surface level thoughts, and then they have to roll, I think, another save. I think, well, they roll the save to get sort of deeper thoughts, but I think they know that you're doing it.
Yeah.
The rare item is an eagle whistle. So while blowing it, and you have to blow it continuously, you gain a fly speed of 2 times your walk speed, and there's stats around how long you can realistically do that for, which you can do 3 times per day. That's 13,750 gold, and that's not achievement. I don't believe. Your very rare item, which is 46,000 gold, is an executioner's axe. So it's a +1 magic weapon, and if you hit a humanoid with it, they take an extra 2d6 slashing damage, and you gain 10 HP equal to that. Problem is, obviously, a lot of stuff you're fighting aren't really humanoid. They tend to be obviously more crazier things, so it might not be necessarily as useful to you. And you could technically afford this. The legendary item is the plate armor of etherealness, which is 85,000 gold. So while worn, you can use a magic item to gain the effects of the etherealness spell, which I believe is that you basically phase out. You basically go in and out of the ethereal realm. I'm pretty sure, without checking.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Which, could be helpful to phase in and out. But it's an
immunity.
No, it's no armor. But then that's why that's a lot more expensive, and that's probably why this is only 85,000, because obviously there's not, it's helpful, but it's not being immune to damage helpful. Well, it is technically.
Well, you can only phase in and out once per dawn.
Oh yeah.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
Okay, I thought it was once per dawn. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
use a magic action to gain the effect, and then last till you remove the armor, or use an action to end it. And you do that whole thing once per dawn.
So one back there and back once per dawn.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was there, then you're stuck there for a day. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah. So that's not so bad. Yeah, there and back. Which can. I mean, that one handy thing with being in the ethereal plane is like nothing will hit you, but then you can't hit them. So there's some potential use there, but it's up to you whether you want anything from that list or not. Next time on Tracas of Crisia, will they buy anything this time? Will they rank up when they hand this bounty in? Will they level up? And will they actually get round to doing the MSQ, or are they going to delay it again? Let's find out next time on Tracas of Crisia.